Oh my gosh. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Mischievous Creative Friends Group. We are crafting with Jenga blocks tonight, and I'm just a hot mess tonight. My day has been nothing but, oh my gosh, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Everything I touch goes wrong. So my name is Giselle. I'm with your Craft Cottage, and I live in Western Massachusetts, where we were supposed to have a dusting of snow. We have now gotten probably about at least 4 to 5 inches of snow. Jeffrey just got done plowing the driveway. It's crazy. That's when we have to worry when they say we're not getting much. That's when we get a ton. So when you come on, if you don't see that little red live button up there, then you're catching me on replay. So if you wouldn't mind commenting #replay, I would really appreciate that, so I can go back and say thank you for watching. But more importantly, if you could open that cottage door and send out the love, gather it back with a bunch of friends, family, co-workers, anybody that wants to come in out of the snow tonight and have some fun with Jenga blocks. It's going to be fun. I hope. Chris is probably going to fire me because I was late, and I am usually never late, but I was tonight. So I'm going to quickly sprinkle myself out to a few places here. So come on in, say hello. Tell me if you're getting snow where you are. I know a lot of places in the country are freezing cold. It's been a day. Oh my gosh. It's like everything, while I was trying to get ready down here today, everything I touched, I was having a craft-a-lanch. It was like, it was right before I went live. Everything was just not happening. Everything was just going crazy. My team, my Patriots, who were ahead 31-0 at halftime, ended up losing. What in the world? It's okay. They're still in first place, so it's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine, and I'm sure the Buffalo fans are happy. But my Patriots are still in first place. So, and more than likely we'll end up in the playoffs, but let's hope. Let's hope. They could have clinched the division today. I don't know what happened. And they were playing in their home stadium, and they just fell apart. I know I have some Buffalo fans here, so I'm sure that you guys are happy tonight. So congratulations. Congratulations, right? So come on in, say hello. And, yep, I'm just trying to sprinkle myself all out here. And like I said, hopefully Krista doesn't fire me for being late, because I'm never late. I'm always here on time. Sometimes I'm even early. And then I think, I don't know if Michelle is here yet, from Basement Crafting with Michelle, but she's kicked us off today. And she started her craft, and I looked at my husband and I said, that's exactly what I was going to do tonight. So I had to pivot. So I hope you like what I chose. So let's see who's here. Hi, Sparky. How are you, my friend? Hi, Janice. Hi, Glenda. Hi, my sweet Cheryl. Hi, Eileen. I hope you're doing better. I got your card, sweetie, in case I didn't tell you that. It was beautiful. I love having a picture of you. So thank you for that. Hi, Krista. I'm so sorry I hit that. I was late. Oh, my gosh. It was just craziness. Thank you for sprinkling, Sparky. Hi, Jen. How are you? Hi, Bernice. Hey, hello there, my friend from Nevada. How are you? I can't say it like you do. Hi, June. How are you? Hi, Donna. Hi, Nora. Thank you, my sweet friend. Hey, I think I said hi to Bernice. Hi, Alicia. How are you? Hi, Beverly. Thank you, Lisa, for sprinkling me out. Hey, Miss Kelly. And thank you, Jen. And thank you, Beverly. Hey, my beautiful friend, Deb. How are you? Hi, La Fly Kicks. I gotcha, La Fly Kicks. How are you, my friend? I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Nora. Krista, don't laugh at me. It's not funny. You have no snow? I'll send you some of mine, Lisa, because I've got tons. It's crazy. You had snow, Sparky, too. Hi, Wanda. How are you? Hi, Misty. Hi, LaFawn. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Misty. I have 2 Misties here tonight. I have 2. You got 5 inches in Ohio today. Beautiful sun. Well, I hope we get some sunshine tomorrow. Hi, Angie. How are you? How are you? There's my beautiful Jean. And thank you, Jean, for sprinkling me out. Hey, Beth, how are you? How are you, my friend? Hey, Amanda, thanks for being here. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Donna. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Angela. Look at all my friends here. Yes, you wore me out today. You're right, Krista. Hi, Caroline. How are you? Good to see you. Hope you are well. Hi, Roger. How are you? Hi, Linda. Hi, my sweet Barbara. Oh, my gosh. Hi, Patty. Look at all my friends hopping in. All right. Hi, House of Crafts. And I am so sorry. I forgot your first name, my friend. There's Michelle. Yes, I did make it safe. I did, Michelle. So I don't know if you were on a minute or 2 ago when I said, when you started this morning, Michelle, I looked at my husband, I said, that's exactly what I was going to do. So I had to pivot because I didn't want to be a copycat, you know? So, and yours was just gorgeous. Hi, Joy. So we're going to make a Jenga block snowman. So here's, hi, Loretta. How are you? Bev, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. So my memory wasn't too awful. So I never knew you could get these until just recently because my Dollar Tree doesn't carry the larger full-size Jenga blocks. They only carry the small ones. And the small ones were a little too small to do this particular craft the way I wanted it to look. So I did find out that Walmart carries something called, because real Jenga blocks have the word Jenga on them. And it's really hard to hide that because it's engraved right into the wood. So they have something called Jumbling Tower. Jumbling Tower. And I know that's backwards, but it's like tumbling. Hi, Marilyn. Don't make your project. Well, I hope I'm not. Hi, Regina. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So, and these are plain. These are just absolutely, whoop, don't lose my pieces here. These are absolutely plain, no printing on them, but they're the same size as a regular Jenga block. So let's get started. And it's going to take, one box of these has 48 in it, and it's going to take 47 to make this craft, or depending on how you make your hat, it could take 49, which would be one more than a box, which would be kind of hard. But so let's get going. I'm going to glue everything together first, and then we will paint. So I have myself all lined up over here at Walmart. Yes, Sparky. Yep. So I have myself lined up. This is the top. So let's start. I'm just going to start gluing because it's going to take, oh, and I didn't turn my glue tool on. Oh, this kind of day it's been. So while we're waiting for that to quickly heat up, I can't believe I didn't turn that on. I feel like I'm missing one here. 3, 2. Uh-oh. What did I do? 2, 3, 2. Oh, okay. 1. All right, I hope that's right. Yes, you made mine. You made mine, Michelle. Hi, Karen Jean. How are you? All right, I thought I had these all lined up, and now it's looking funky on me here. All right, hold. See, this kind of day it's been. 2. All right. Back to the drawing board. Hold the phone. Oh my gosh. I had these all lined up. 4, 5, 4. Oh my gosh. 3. All right. Sorry. All right. There's my other one. Oh my heavens. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. Oh my gosh, I'm all messed up here. What in the world did I do? I'm so sorry. Just bear with me for 1 second here. Bear with me. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. So hold on. I'm going to miss comments for a minute. But I want to make sure I get this right. All right. I know this part is right. Here's my bottom. Oh my gosh. Let me get this over. So there's my bottom. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. This is my top. And then my middle should be, I don't know where I lost one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then 2. I don't know what I did. I messed something up. I'm so sorry. I feel like such a hot mess right now. All right. That's my middle. So my top is 1, 2. Something's wrong. Something's wrong because I'm... All right, well... All right. I guess that's where we're going. I know this is messed up. I'm so sorry. I'm such a hot mess tonight. Okay. My Gorilla Glue wood glue wouldn't work. So I got my Dollar Tree glue out. I'm so sorry I missed a bunch of comments. All right. So, hi, Karen. Karen is up after me. All right. Let's get going. Let's see if this is ready to roll. So, I'm going to use a little bit of wood glue. And I'm going to use hot glue. Oh my gosh, you please forgive me for being such a hot mess tonight. I don't know what is wrong with me. Everything is just, is it a full moon? Is it a full moon, ladies? Hi, Teresa. How are you? I can't believe anybody's here with this hot mess I am right now. All right. So, like I said, I'm going to use some wood glue, and I still don't think I'm right here, number-wise, and I wish I could get to my picture, my little cheater picture. Because I don't think, I know this isn't right. I know this isn't right. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I need to get to my pictures. All right. I am really sorry. I apologize. Hopefully we get this done. See, this is what happens when Krista asks me to help her. And then she messes me all up. Please don't leave me. Please don't. I'm ready. Here we go. All right, here we go. I'm ready to cry right now. All right. So it does have to be 2. 2, 3, 2. There's what? There we go. 2, 3, 2 for the top. All right. We got it now. 2, then 3, then 2. And then, right, because they were all 2. All right, I got it now. Now I got it. Now I can just get back to where I was. Okay, we're on a roll now, ladies. Okay, so 2, then 3, then 2 for your top piece. I am so sorry, and I'm sorry that I've missed comments, but I think I'm good now. I think my Patriots got me all upset today because they ended up losing. Good, Beverly, thank you. We all do have days like this, don't we, Lori? It is all your fault, Krista. No, it's not. I love you, girl. I told Krista right before I went live, I said I need to take some deep breaths because just everything was, thank you, Jen. I'm surprised that nobody's left. It's just been a day. It's just been a day. Had a lot to do, and I was, as you know, I had promised Krista I would help her because this is a long event today. We started at 10 o'clock Central Time, and we're going till 10 o'clock tonight. Thank you. Keeps telling me that Karen's watching. So, hi, Karen. Karen is up. Thank you. I got it now. I got it now. Karen is up after me. So, all right. So you want to start, I got it now. You want to start each row with 2. Your first piece is going to have 2. And then we're going to go up from there. Hi, Gwen. I know, June. It was, you know, I'm not always a believer in games being fixed, but the Niners are winning good. I like the Niners too. But what kind of upset me about the game is that they were so far ahead at halftime. How do you, all of a sudden, it was, the announcers kept saying how, they needed to win or they would be eliminated from the playoffs. Well, at least you got 24 hours. Yeah, exactly, Krista. 10 to 10. So, okay, so now we're going to do 2. We're going to try as best we can to center those. But, how are you ahead 30 or 20, 21 to nothing? 21 to nothing at halftime. And then blow that lead, a 3-touchdown lead. Hi, Claudette. How are you? I mean, I don't know why, I just don't get it. And then they lost by 4. It's like, what in the world? But, it was like they just totally fell apart. And they were playing in their home stadium. So I'm using hot glue for the, as Michelle says, the Hold Me Now. Hold, and then some wood glue to give us a long-term hold. And I am using we did start early, and you stole my project. No, I'm only kidding, Michelle. You did a beautiful job with it. You did a beautiful job, my friend. So this Dollar Tree Super Glue Wood Glue is awesome glue. If you're looking for an inexpensive glue, so there's our top piece. Let's go to our middle. And we're gonna, let me back it up so you can see, we're gonna do the same thing. Hopefully now that I've wasted all this time, I'm gonna be able to finish. But once we're started here, yeah, your bills did wake up, didn't they? I'm happy for you, Cindy. I'm happy that you won. You still have a shot at being in playoffs, probably like a wild card or something, or I don't know. Or maybe I don't know. I know. Kansas City lost. Yes. Kansas City, they're not in the playoffs. That's right. Yeah, but the Patriots could have clinched the division today had they won, but that's all right. I, give them a lot of credit because they've got that new quarterback, and he's pretty darn good, I think. considering. Let's just hope he's young, and let's just hope that he stays really good. I'm gonna get glue all over. Oh yeah, that was another thing I did right before I started too, is I got glue. I had was trying to get my Gorilla Glue started, which was all clogged up. I couldn't get it going. And then I had some glue on a paper towel and stuck my hand right in it right before I was ready to go live. Hi, Mary Jane. How are you, my friend? Thanks for being here. So you are in the Mischievous Friends group. And up after me is Miss Karen with White's Creative Designs. Okay, there's 2, and then we're going to do 4. Now, hopefully I'm going to be able to get this all painted and done, but if I wasn't such a hot mess in the beginning. And you want to kind of stand them up as you're gluing too, to make sure they're nice and flat. Yeah, it depends, right. You're a wild card now. Okay, Cindy. It's just about the uniforms. Hi, Joan. How are you, my friend? The Patriots are still going to be in the playoffs. I mean, they're 10-4, so they have, I think that there's one team now that's tied with them with the same record. But they're really having a good year. Hi, Martha. How are you? Thanks for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. If you're new to me, I'm not usually this much of a hot mess. I usually have it all together. But if you're new and you're not following, I would love for you to follow me. Hi, Risha. I usually have my act together. Usually. But I will go over the schedule with you all in a moment. But I hope you stay in the group. If you haven't joined the Mischievous Crafting Friends group, then I hope you will do that. So there's our set of 4. Now we're going to go back down to 3. And like I said, I'm just using some hot glue. Joan, I'm making a snowman, a Jenga block snowman. And if you are just hopping in, I got these, are called jumbling blocks from Walmart. And they are, unlike the Jenga blocks, they don't have the marking on them, because the Jenga blocks have the word Jenga, hi Martine, engraved right into them. So it's kind of hard to make a craft with the regular Jenga blocks. I guess Jenga doesn't want us, using their blocks for crafts. Hi, Austin. Welcome. Oh, where are you located, Austin? That's cold. Oh, that's good, Cindy. All right, and there's our 3, and now our 2, and then our middle piece will be done. Hi, Marlene. Your cat's on your lap. That's all right. No worries. Hi, Helena. Hi, Lori. Welcome in. Okay, so now let's get these together. So let's try to see if we can center them up pretty good. And I don't like, hi, my sweet Susan. Hi, Christine. No, don't have a cold. I'm good. I'm good. We just running. I mean, I got up. We had breakfast. I had to make sure, because I was from Kentucky. Well, welcome, Austin. Hi, Kimmy. I'm making a snowman. I'm making a Jenga block snowman. So I took my shower, washed my hair, was helping. I promised Krista I would help her out because it's a long event for someone to do. Thanks, Teresa. Hi, Eileen. Welcome. 10 degrees and it's been snowing here too. Last I knew it had stopped. So now let's do this one on our 4. I'll try to get those as centered as we can. So then after, while I was trying to share people in, we went to, Cindy, my glue tool is a Surebonder. It's a Surebonder. Hi, Gail. I'll tell you the story about it in a minute. So we had to run to Walmart because I had to get some blocks, some big blocks. You're nice and warm, Krista, huh? Hi, Connie. How are you? I'm freezing. Yes, I am freezing. So we ran to Walmart, did what we needed to do there. Then we went to the supermarket, and then we wanted to get some lunch. We were both, thanks, Krista. We were both in the mood for Chinese. Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Patty. Thank you. Thank you for those stars. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Hi, Bonnie. And so we went to the supermarket, and Jeffrey's tummy was feeling, well, when we got there, his tummy was feeling a little upset. Deb, thank you so much, Deb. Thanks, Beth. Thank you, my sweet Deb. There's some hearts for you too, my friend. You guys are so awesome. So, hi, honey. There he is. Hi, Mike. How are you? Good to see you. All right, and then our 2, and then we can move on to our last piece. All right, I'm glad things have come together now. Mr. Jeffrey, for those of you that might be new, is my husband. So, so Cindy, my glue tool. So, I've had it for just about a year now. Last year, I did have, and I'm not saying it's not a good glue tool because I did love it. I had a Ryobi, the Ryobi glue tool. But it started, so there's section number 2. So let's get number 3 over here. So number 3, we're going to start out the same way, 2 blocks. So my Ryobi started to leak. Hi, Mary Lou. How are you? Good to see you. So I really wanted a Surebonder because I had heard such good things, and everybody I know that has one really liked them. Don't stick to my paper. Well, that'll have to be the back side. So I looked into it, and I found, because of having the shirt, the Ryobi is a glue, a battery operated. I had the battery operated model, and the batteries are expensive, so I didn't want the batteries to just sit there and go to waste. Good, Mike, I'm glad. Hi, Kay, if I didn't say hi to you. So when I researched the Surebonder, I found out that the Surebonder has the model that takes a battery, and it would fit the Ryobi batteries. So that's how I ended up getting the Surebonder, and I love it. I really love it. I'm so glad that I can still use that's going to be the back. Now we go to 4. That I can still use my batteries, so they didn't have to go to waste. Now I will say that it does make your glue tool a little heavier. Thank you, my beautiful Jean, for those stars. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Christine. It is, it's not horribly heavy. And I mean, it's not that. Thank you, my Jean, for the stars. And thank you, Beverly. Here's some hearts for both of you beautiful ladies. Mwah. Thank you, Beverly. It's, you know, you're not going to really be holding on to your glue tool a lot. So, you know, it's probably weighs maybe 2 pounds. Maybe. That would be my wild guess. Real wild guess. It is. Because of the battery, it's as heavy as the Ryobi. Yeah, it's not heavier. It's the battery that, because truthfully, without the battery on it, it weighs next to nothing. It's like as light as a feather without the battery. So the battery is what makes it heavier, for sure. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I truly appreciate you so much. And like I said, if you're not following me, I would love it if you followed. All right, now we're going to go to 5. Because this is our base. And again, hi, Diane. How are you, my friend? So anybody that's just hopping in, thanks, Krista. That's awesome. See what happens when you guys sprinkle? We get all kinds of people in here. That is so awesome. Now I forgot what I was saying. That's all right. But when you guys sprinkle, I get all kinds of new people. Yes, if you are not following me, I would love it if you gave me a follow. I usually go live, usually 4 days a week. I'm usually live 4 or 5. I'm thinking of changing my schedule a tad. But right now I go pretty much Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I take Monday and Saturday off. But that may be changing a little. All right, how are we doing for time? We're doing, all right, hopefully, is anyone having, oh, I never heard of that, Patty. Whoops, better pay attention here. I never heard of that. Oh, thank you, Deb. Yes, yesterday was my 3rd anniversary of starting my page. I can't believe it's been 3 years. And thank you, Angie. Thank you, Patty. I am just so thrilled the way my page has grown. And, you know, what really thrills me is that I've met so many wonderful people that I would have never met without this page. So that just makes it all just so worth it. Okay, there's our 5. So now we go back down. We're getting there. This is our, we're on the home stretch here. So we go back down to 4. And this, if I didn't mention it, is Pinterest inspired. I did find this on Pinterest. Thank you, Angie. Oh, no, you got sick from your hubby? Oh, that's not good. Why do they always feel like they need to share? That's not fair. Why do they have to share? Yeah, my husband shared COVID with me one time. Ugh, I hope I don't ever get that again. I hope I do not. But I try, you know, we can only do so much. You know, we have to be careful, wash our hands a lot. And all the things. Of course, I'm retired, so I'm not out in the public a lot, which is great. All right, there's our 4. Ooh, stick. And now down to our 3. We're almost there. So get yourself some Jenga blocks, or as they call them at Walmart, some jumbling blocks because they don't have any printing on them. That's right. I always blame you. Well, you know you did give it to me that time. I think Beth is with us today. I've got to go look at the schedule quick because we still have some more creators coming. I think we have somebody at, well, Eastern time, we have somebody at 7, 8, and 9, I believe. So I think there's 3 more after me. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Yes, Facebook is messed up sometimes, but, you know, I look at it this way. I am thrilled. Yes, well, Claudette, they're bigger than the normal ones that they have at Dollar Tree. I heard today some people finding, thank you, Lisa, finding the big ones at their Dollar Tree too, but I don't know if they're, I'm guessing those are in the plus section. Maybe somebody that's, hey, Bex, just getting off work on a Sunday. Oh my gosh, Bex. I don't know if the bigger ones that Dollar Tree has are in the plus section. I don't imagine that the bigger ones are $1.20, but these are the same size as, I'm good, Lisa. It's been, I don't know, a little bit of a messed up day, but just been a crazy day. So maybe somebody that's gotten them there can, yeah, it is cold. Hi, Shelly. How are you? Hi, Shonda and Miss Livy Lou. How are you? So good to see you. All right, so now we're going to glue our levels together, and we're almost there. Building them. Looking at the clock, I don't know. The big one, okay, so these are the bigger ones. So these are the size of like the regular Jenga blocks. And Miss Jones says that they're a $3 item. So they are a Dollar Tree Plus item, which I don't have a plus section in my Dollar Tree. I do not. So I got these at Walmart. And they are, let me show you again. Oh, you found them at Ollie's. I never thought of looking there. But, of course, Ollie's is, hi, Kimmy. You wish you lived where it snowed. Fireplace in every room. Jumbling Tower blocks. Jumbling Tower. And they are at Walmart. So, contrary to popular belief, Kimmy, us cold weather folks, we don't have a fireplace in every room, but how nice would that be? Actually, we're pretty fortunate. We have, wow, thank you, Beth. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Ooh, just popped up to 81. We have a insert in our fireplace. Oh, you did a jumbo. So what are you going to do with that, Angie? Now, I think it's easier to put the glue on your smaller piece so you can line it up. So it's easier to center it up by doing it. Oh, Lisa, you guys are... We're supposed to be really cold tonight, too, though. I'm not sure exactly how cold, but we are supposed to be cold, too. But you guys have been, for being in Tennessee, I mean, you're south. You're south of me, that's for sure. Thanks, Jen. That's right, Mike. Absolutely not. I don't ever want to see that word. No, Kimmy, they are in the toy section in, hi, Donna. I think I said hi to you, but hi again. They're in the toy section, and they were with the games in Walmart. Yep, they're with the games. Who asked me that? Kimmy did. Yeah, they're in with the games, hon. Yeah, I thought so, Lisa. That's brutal. And you got quite a bit of snow the other day, too, didn't you? I'm tired of snow, too. Hey, Jody. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Oh, stop it, Bex. Stop it. We don't want to hear about your weather. No, I'm good for you, Bex. You know, I'm jealous of anybody that... Hi, Donna Sue, that lives there. I know our sweet Lisa with Crafting with Triple L, she's going to be moving there next year. Lucky girl. I talked to her today and told her I was jealous. All right, so here's our 3 pieces. Hey, Deb. How's my Deb? We're going to stack them on top of each other. Okay, so we're going to go all over the bottom here. And then we'll put some hot glue in the middle. And you want to put it, it's easy to center because you're going to skip the 2 in the front and the back and set it in the middle between those. I bet, Bex. I'm so jealous. Oh, no, that's not good, Lisa. Oh, I hope she has a generator or something. That's the tough part of this time of year, losing power. And, you know, if you're living in the cold climate, you got to have a generator or something. Yes, you got it, Deb. Holy Jenga blocks. That's what this event is. This is a, hi, Rainy. This is a Jenga block event. So this is going to be a snowman. So there he is. There's Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Lisa was just saying you lost power. Do you still have, do you have power back, sweetie? I hope you do. I think it was Lisa that said, yeah, you lost power earlier. I hope you've got power back. Hi, Joanne. Thank you. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Yes, we have a generator because, you know, you got to have our wood stove has a blower on it. So without the blower, the stove would overheat and we'd really have problems. Hi, Regina. All right. We're going to set that aside because we're going to be needing that some more. So let's get this paint. I don't think I'm going to finish, but nice. But let's give it a shot. I am so sorry. I thought for sure I'd get this finished. And now I can't open paint. Come on. All right. Gotta stand. Yes, Donna Sue, I'm standing, my friend. Oh, I hope not, Lisa. I hope you don't lose power, sweetie. I hope not. Boy, being that cold. Do you have some kind of a backup system if you lose power? Oh my gosh. What in the world? There we go. Hi, Sue. Welcome in. You're close, really, and you're in Kentucky, right, Roger? All right, let's get a brush here. Let me find a bigger brush because then we can maybe paint a little faster. This isn't going to fit. Oh, dear, dear, dear. All right, well, see, nothing's gone right for me today. All right. All right, so now, obviously, we're going to try to hurry up and we're going to paint this little guy white. Of course. So if I don't finish, I apologize. I will, though, post. It is going to be a snowman, Jody. Yes. I will definitely post a picture of this on my page and also in the group, on the group page. But this would be fun to do with kids. If you have kids or little ones, you have, you know, your own children or grandchildren. What a fun little project that would be, you know, mom and could man the hot glue so that they don't get burnt. And just help them along with it. But you could do it just with wood glue, but you know, it would have the tendency to slide around maybe until it dries a little. And I'm not going to worry about if this, I'm going to just probably do one coat. I think one coat is going to be okay. And is really, for being this many Jenga blocks, it's not really that heavy at all. So it would stand up nice for sure on a counter or table or wherever you want to put it. And I've got some hot glue strings stuck in here. Get out. So is everybody ready for Christmas yet? Everybody done? I'm sure everybody's not done shopping. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Lisa. That's an awesome idea. I should have done that tonight, right? So a glue tool holder or... Hi, Mary. Oh, we do too, Mary, where I am. I'm in Western Massachusetts. If I didn't mention that, or if you just came on, I'm in Western Mass. We were supposed to, and I'm in very Western Mass. I'm only about 4 miles from the New York border. And we were supposed to have a dusting of snow. But our little dust, that's when we have to get nervous. When our weatherman says, you know, we're going to get a dusting. Then watch out. Look at that, glue strings. But welcome in from Canada. Canada is very close to my heart. My dad was born in Quebec, so Canada holds a special place in my heart. It's a beautiful country, but yes, cold. I once went to Canada in July. Almost done now? Not really. I still got to decorate them. What time is it? Oh, I got 12 minutes. Well, we'll see what we can do. We still got to make his hat. Oh, talking about almost done Christmas shopping. There we go. Yeah. Oh, June. I saw that, my sweet friend. I'm so sorry. I hope you're feeling better tonight. Ugh. Starting early this year, isn't it? You're all done shopping. There's my sweet Cheryl. I do sound different. I wonder how come. I don't know why. Maybe you're hearing the stress in my voice from all the craziness today. That was my life. Just, you know, and then, you know, in between everything that I was trying to get done, I was doing, thanks, Jen, sugar cookies. Oh, peanut butter fudge, yummy. I was doing laundry too, which I'm not done with yet. Oh, good. Oh, that's nice, though, that you do that for your sister, Eileen. That's sweet. Okay. Trying to slap this on as fast as I can, and without wearing it on my sweater. I don't care about my hands. Deb, if you're still here, yes, see, I really don't care. She teases me that I don't like to get my hands dirty, but I really don't mind. I don't like my hands sticky, but I don't mind paint. Okay, I think we're pretty good. I think they covered pretty good. All right, let's see if we can dry this fast. We're gonna try the other one, but it always knocks out my power strip for whatever reason. Thanks, Roger. I hope so. It's gonna be different, that's for sure. You're watching? Okay, see, well, I don't have a lot of paint on my hands, so I can't show you. You're still not done making your gifts? Boy, I'll tell you, I would love to get a gift from you. No, I'm only kidding. Don't send me anything. Because you've spent a lot of time and effort making gifts for people. So that is just awesome. That is so awesome. And I hope that the recipients of your gifts are appreciative of them. All right, I'm just going to set that right there. And let's see if we can hurry up and make our hat. I just don't want to get white paint on my hat. Okay. Okay, so for the hat, hi Nancy, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. For the hat, I'm going to just, now you could make the entire hat out of the Jenga blocks, but I thought it was a little too big. So I just took a craft stick and I clipped the ends off. I'm just going to sand that a little so it's not so sharp. All right, and then I'm going to put 2 blocks together. And he's going to have kind of like a stovepipe hat. You love Jenga block crafts, Nancy? That's awesome. You just got a lot of wrapping to do, Beth, but your shopping's done. That's good. And then we're just going to put that. We're going to try to center it as best we can. Come on. I think Miss Krista wants some sugar cookies and peanut butter fudge. You can't have any. You can't. You gotta stay healthy, girl. Not good for your blood sugar. Hi, Julie. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see how centered we can get this. And we're going to paint this black. You're done with Christmas? Awesome. Wow, that's nice, Krista. Boy, you're the right friend to have at Christmas time, right? A lot of people do. Like my former father-in-law, he's passed away now, but he used to love wrapping, and he did beautiful wrapping. Okay, so we're going to paint our hat black. And I'm going to paint the underneath too, because you won't see a lot of it, but we will still kind of be able to see some of it. Hi, Paula. We are making, oh, yummy, Eileen. We're making a snowman out of Jenga blocks. So this, I am in an event tonight with the Mischievous Friends group. And the theme for our event is crafting with Jenga blocks. We've had amazing crafts today. Everybody has had different crafts, and they've been beautiful. They've been just amazing today. So if you haven't been able to be here all day, which I can understand, the replays are there in the group, so go join the group. And you can watch all the replays. And every time we have an event, you just have to refresh your page and you can watch all the creators. And Miss Krista runs an event every month. Once a month on a Sunday. And these are themed events, so there's always a different theme. And I don't think right now we have any events planned for January, so I don't know what our themes are going to be. But stay tuned. Yes, a cross. I think Miss Bernice made a cross today, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I wasn't able to totally watch everybody, so I've got to go back and watch some replays, but there were some amazing crafts today. Really amazing. It's amazing what you can do with Jenga blocks. And if you use the mini ones from the Dollar Tree, I mean, now they're $1.50. So $1.50 for a box, and you could make the snowman. It would be a smaller version. Thanks, Krista, for putting that link to the group in there. But it would be a smaller version, but you could still make a snowman. Thanks, Amanda. There's my Alicia. How are you? I love you too, sweetie. You made crosses with the smaller. Yes. You can do some beautiful stuff with Jenga blocks. Beautiful stuff. All right, what are we looking at? Oh, I only got 3 minutes. So we'll get them together, but all the decoration I've still got to put on. So I will get that all done. We'll put his little buttons on and his face, and I will post it on my page and in the group page. So if you want to see the finished product, just come back to my page sometime this week. And I'm so sorry that I was not able to get this done. Ugh. Thanks, Krista. All right. I don't want to get black on my white. So, let's get my wood glue out again. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I like a wonky hat. I don't like the hat to be straight. Her tree was cool. If you were here in the very beginning, you would know that when... Oh, thanks, Austin. I didn't think I had an accent. When Michelle came on First Crafter this morning, I looked at her project and I said, uh-oh, that was what I was going to do. And so I had to pivot. Okay, so there's that. there it is. And let's see if we can quick. I got 1 minute left. Let's see if I can at least try to quickly get a scarf on him. I'll put a little bit of holly and some holly berries on his hat. And I'm going to put, we're going to tie a little scarf on him. So let's get that on. And I'll do a little face and some buttons. But we'll get a little scarf. So it is 7 o'clock, so my time is up. So thank you everyone for being with me. At least I got the snowman done. And like I said, I will give him a face and some buttons, and we'll decorate his hat a little bit, and I will post a picture on my page. So give it a try. Give it a try. He is going to be cute. Stay in the group and go watch Miss Karen with White's Creative Designs. And up after Miss Karen, let me just really quickly tell you, after Miss Karen is Miss Dina Marie with Aries Moon. And then we have Done by Me with Marilyn and John. And Craft Room Confessions with Beth is our caboose tonight. I love you all. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you probably Tuesday night at 7 Eastern. Mwah. Good night, everyone.